How are you today? I am Dr. Eurydice Moore, 501c3 specialist and grant writer, coming to you with more information. I am continuing the series, the 11 different ways to use your 501c3. Many of you all have nonprofit and you receive a 501c3 and you're like, okay, I can become eligible to apply for grants and receive grants. But the 501c3 is much more than that. So I have did a series because all people know grant. But the 501c3 could be used for many things. There's a lot of tax exemption with the 501c3. And I am on part 7 of our series, the 11 different ways to use the 501c3. We have covered water tax exemption if you have a nonprofit that has a building, and the building is in the name of the nonprofit, not your name, not your mama, not your brother, not you, but in the nonprofit. And depending on the state, you have to check it out with your state. Depending on the state, you could possibly not to have to pay a water bill. It's called a water bill exemption. We talked about property tax exemption. We talked about exemption for your nonprofit paying federal or state taxes. We talked about the sales tax exemption. We talked about a whole lot of things. So you need to get a hold to those videos. All right. Now, once again, I'm Dr. Eurydice Moore. And if you are in need of a 501c3, I'm your girl. I'm your person. I have been doing 501c3 since December 2004, and my company, my firm, consulting firm, has a 100% success rate. Yes, you heard right, a 100% success rate. hmm There have been people that have submitted a 501c3 and they were declined. Why? Because they did not know the nonprofit language. Everything is about language. Even when you use your Microsoft Word, if you don't use the right language, Microsoft is not going to do anything. Everything down here is about language. So, anyway, I am the 501c3 specialist. And you can contact me. My information scrolling. My website, my name, my email, my phone number. These are my contact information scrolling. If you are in need of a 501c3, I'm the one you should see. We are a MBE, WBE, BEP, DBE certified consulting firm. We are certified on the city, state, county, and federal level. And we have been, and I've been in business since September 2004. I've been writing grants since April 1985. Okay. I started the grant business in 2016, but I've written grants for schools, social services, churches, and the Lord blessed me to help people acquire over 3 million in funding. So I really specialize working with startup. So I'm grateful for that. So if you have an idea for a nonprofit, contact me. I will let you know if it's feasible and if it's fundable. Feasible, fundable. I want to thank you for tuning in to this video. Please subscribe, keep us alive, and coming back with pertinent information. Like, hit that bell notification, leave a comment. Subscribe and keep us alive. So I am going to now talk about part 7. Part 7 is office equipment, supplies, gift cards, and in kind. Yes, with your 501c3, you can acquire office equipment, supplies, gift certificates, and in kind and other items. When I had my nonprofit, I let it go because it was time to transition into for profit. I was able to receive donations. I had a building donated to me. I had office furniture donated to me. I was on a radio program, and it was a nonprofit radio program, and the lady called in and said she had a building that she wanted to donate. We met, we did a closing, and I paid zero for the building, 3 flat building. Okay, that's what your 501c3 would do. And there was no taxes required to pay at closing. Zero. Okay, let's talk about office equipment. I was in need of office furniture. That's what I want to talk about, office furniture. And one day I got a phone call from a law office. They found me in a directory of angel investor. They found me in a directory and they said, Ms. Moore, we are downsizing, we are relocating, and we are going to go into a smaller office. We have all these desks and we have file cabinets. Will you come take a look at it and see if you want? I'm like, take a look at it. I went and got a U-Haul, a couple of guys, and we went down there, and this was law furniture, mahogany cherry wood. The furniture was only 3 years old, and they wanted to get rid of it because they could not take it where they were going. So I end up getting 7 desks, and then it came with chairs. I end up getting chairs, and I end up getting cabinets, a file cabinet, and the cabinet was mahogany cherry wood. Beautiful, beautiful. Of course, you had to use the oil furniture polish, just gorgeous. That was with a 501c3. One day I needed a computer system. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I experienced. Not what I heard, not what I thought. The 501c3 could be used for many things. Tax exemption. So the law office donated the furniture. So they was able to get a write-off. All I had to do was show them my 501c3. I had a form to sign, and off they went their merry way. Then I was in need of a computer system. And one day a lady called me. She said she was a nonprofit, and somebody gave her a computer system. And she said, I have no need for this. She gave it to me, a computer system. The monitor, the laptop, it was a PC and the keyboard, the whole work. Beautiful Dell system. So your 501c3 can allow people to donate property, office furniture, household products. Let's say you operate a shelter or transitional housing, or you operate affordable housing or low income project as a non for profit. Furniture stores can donate to you. Do you not know that they have a clearance? and they have to get the new stuff in. Do you not know that those display models of couches and chairs and beds and beddings and all of that, it needs to go somewhere to let the new in? They got to get rid of the old. They can donate to you. You know those floor model TVs? You can get that for your nonprofit, for your housing service program, not for your house. No, 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 no. That's how we go to JAIL and we don't get out. Okay. So this is information for nonprofit. You must be a nonprofit in order to be eligible to receive the 501c3. Then once you get the 501c3, this is part 7. I'm telling you what can be donated to you. Now, there was a time I did a conference and I wanted to do a raffle. I had printers donated to me, to the nonprofit, not to me. Let me correct myself. To the nonprofit, in the name of the nonprofit. And printers were donated, gift certificate was donated, and it was for the raffle. And I had a total of approximately about 30 donations, combined gift certificate and printers. So stores can donate gift certificates to you as a non-profit. Okay. I told you about office equipment, office furniture, household product, supplies. Stores can donate office supplies to you. You have that 501c3, they can write it off. We're talking about more than grant. Okay? The 11 different ways to use the 501c3. This is part 7, talking about office equipment, furnishing, supplies, gift certificates, in-kind donation. So what do you need to do? You need to sit down, write down everything that your organization needs, and then find a business, a store, a foundation, a corporation, and link yourself to them and contact them and put in requests. And you should use what is called a letter of intent. I do 11 letters of intent. That's how I was able to get the donation of the office equipment, office supplies, the office furniture, the cherry wood oak, the gift certificate, the printers, all was donated off of a letter, a 1-page document. There are many formats to, and that come under grant writing. I also teach grant writing. If you want to know how to do your own letters, you can contact me. This is not a letter that you write to grandma or Uncle Bob or Willie Bob. This is a letter that has funding language. Remember, I started off saying it's all about the language. It's all about the language. So I also teach how to put a letter together to request those type of donation. Also, with that 501c3, dealership car places can donate vehicles to you. Did you know that Lyft have a program that you could get a voucher and it's usually $5,000, and you could use that to give rides to your client? That's Lyft. Okay. So, and then there are dealers that will donate cars to you. Okay. For your program for the nonprofit in the nonprofit name. It's not going directly to you. It is for the community. It is not for you. Okay. Now, in kind donation. Everybody is not going to give you money, but they will give you a product or they'll give you a service, provide a service, example of a product, computer, software, the PC, the laptop, electronic. Okay. Places like Best Buy, Office Depot, Staple, you know, places like that. They like, okay, well, hey, we ain't give you no money, but we need to get this out of here because our new shipment is coming in and you got that 501c3. Also, with in kind, as I said before, you need to sit down and write down what you need. Let's say you have a shelter and you need clothes for the people in the shelter. You need linen, you need towels, so on and so forth. All you need is a one-page document, a letter. I can teach you how to put your own letter together. And with that letter, you can request donation for clothes. Did you know places like TJ Maxx, Marshall, Macy, they donate to nonprofits? They donate to nonprofit. The Season chain, they done marked down the merchandise as far as they could get it. So they donate it to the nonprofit, get a write-off. This is called in kind. When somebody give you a product or a service in place of the MOLA, it is known as in kind contribution. INKIND. In kind contribution. Okay, what else I want to say? I keep looking over here because I don't want to leave anything out or anybody behind. Once again, I'm Dr. Eurydice Moore with Eurydice, a MBE, WBE, BEP, DBE certified consulting firm, certified on the city, state, county, and federal level. Okay, so we are here to provide services. 501c3. If you want to be a nonprofit, you want to start a nonprofit, contact me. You need that, or you have a nonprofit already, but you need the 501c3, contact me. If you need grants written, grant application, micro grant, RFPs, you need a grant letter for donors, or you need what is called a letter of intent. You need me to research something for you, review something for you, contact me. That's my information scrolling. My name, email, website, phone number. Please join by subscribing to this channel. Like, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Okay, I believe I covered everything for this segment. This is part 7, the 11 different ways you could use the 501c3. Hopefully, I got you thinking and moving forward. Contact me. I plan to do workshops on all 7, give details. Right now, these videos are pretty much giving you an overview to get your creative juices flowing, to get you flowing and going. So I am going to provide workshops that will be step by step how to. All right. So I'm going to end this as you were, and a baby and a girl. God bless. And don't forget to look at the previous video. And then I have three more. I have four others to do as well. Thank you for tuning in.